Well, how Hunter children to do this year, the Queen Quet head from the body of the Gullah Geechee Nation. Now, Hunter children, y'all usually see me to going all through all the different islands and all kind of things like that. Well, you know, the Gullah Geechee Nation go 35 miles inland. So this year place on the map here, lean dot on the map, right? I've been wondering all these years what that is. It a Nesmith or a Nesmith? It a Nesmith. So I don't get you the Nesmith, South Kakalaki, and great God, Hunter children, look where it got. You see the vine? That thing called Muscadine. And great, they the Williams family been to hold them down right up on this your property since 1922. They grow all kind of other rest of things. But about 15 years ago, they started up the Williams Muscadine Festival. Yes, so we had a good time coming up here, meeting the family, the Yeti, but all this year and thing like that. They ain't had no wine though, y'all. Cause see, I know how y'all Yeti about the Vineyard, and that the first thing y'all can figure, oh, it just been a drink wine, that's why they been happy. No, that ain't what been going on. They been happy cause it get that juice, that natural flavor from the grape and thing like that. So I had to tell you now, you can't taste, so I taste, okay? And I talk about the juicy. These are the juicy one. Hunter children, my Yeti, we say bull grape and thing like that. Yeah, Gullah Geechee and thing like that. The same thing. Okay, Hunter Yeti, Scup 9, y'all Yeti, Muscadine, y'all Yeti, bull grape, all of them the same thing. And thing like that, what we like for Nampon and all of that. But you see, in of them wild one out in the bush, they got 5 acres of vineyard right here. Yeah, it Gullah Geechee owned, it Gullah Geechee operated. It is owned, family owned this year. Since, why I tell y'all this now? 1922, this year what they been to do. They been to work this year land and thing like that. The learn other rest of children in school by agriculture and all that kind of thing. So they did know, like you tell you say, look here, if you feed the man, he'll name for one day. But you learn him how for fish or for farm, it can eat for a lifetime. So the family to pass this here thing down to multiple generations and things like that, right here in the Gullah Geechee Nation. So if you ever round this here side, you ain't about 70 miles outside of Charleston, come right here to Nesmith, South Kakalaki, to the Williams Vineyard. Now, you can't just come all kind of time of year though, because you have to be here between that August, September time. Because the rest of the time ain't gonna be nothing but the vine. And after that, the vine gonna cut down and then the grape done going in. So you wanna make sure after you come to, y'all know we had a Gullah Geechee Fest that be in August, and you linger around or you go home and come back. Most near the end of August and come on back around this little Labor Day time, and for you to going back wherever you're going, go and get that sack of grape and cam with you and things like that, if we can make it home. Because I tell you now, it's so sweet, I ain't thinking I'll make them home. It could be like y'all that eat that tater chip and thing like that. Y'all could be just like this, trying to drive in the open window and thing like that. I telling you now, I grew up the Nampanese, but these are good ones for true. So while I going on the rest of my ride through the vine and going for pick me a few for me cabacks and tell Island if it make it, y'all Hunter children join in and yet about the family, because we here for celebrate our birthday too. So yeah, it's a blessing to be here with the Williams family right here at the Muscadine Festival 2018. Now I mean, y'all join me next year if you don't miss this one. But you know, if Hunter did with me, Hunter going know what is going on. So how long has this property been in the family? That's the question for you.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Since 1922.
Since 1922. So were you born and raised right here? About a mile away. Okay. And so whose property was it before you started doing the work you're doing here? Your daddy. And what was his name? He was David Williams also. Or Gabriel Williams. Oh, so this is Gabriel's place we on.
Right.
It's named for him.
Okay.
Because it is Gabriel's place.
Right.
Beautiful. So what did he farm here? Oh, broccoli you say? Oh, cotton and tobacco. Oh, we have passed a lot of cotton coming in. And corn, tobacco, what else?
Cotton.
Yeah. Those are the main ones. Okay, so you had to work in all that growing up then, right, sir?
Yeah, that's what I did.
That's what you did. So now, have you always been a farmer yourself? No. What did you do?
Yes.
You did. So what did you farm?
He's a teacher.
You were a teacher?
Yeah.
Okay. So you followed in his footsteps. So then what did you end up teaching?
What?
Well, yeah, what? What did you teach? Agriculture. So did you only teach those crops or a whole lot more?
Whole like what happened, I taught the whole package.
Okay, the whole package.
Tobacco, soybeans, you name it.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, we saw them soybeans too coming up the road. Yeah, heaps of it. So now, what made you go from cotton and tobacco and soybeans to grapevines?
Well, I taught school for 30-something years.
30-something years you taught. Where did you teach?
Most of the teachers we had a Battery Park.
Oh, at Battery Park. Okay.
And I worked at high school in K Street.
Okay, in King Street at the high school. Okay.
In Johnsonville.
Okay. So all right here in this county moved you around.
Yes.
Yeah. So did you ever become a principal or you always remained a teacher? Always been a teacher. So what was your subject at school that you taught the students?
Agriculture.
Agriculture. You taught at these regular public schools?
Yes.
Really? So then did they actually have their own farms at these schools?
Well, quite a few did, quite a few didn't. Their family was living on the grapevine farm.
Ah, okay. So they were like sharecropping?
Sharecropping.
Ah, okay. So there was a lot of that up this way. Interesting. Okay, but then your dad wasn't a sharecropper then. He owned his property. So how did he manage to buy his property?
I would say that this land was bought for a long time ago, long before he bought this in 1922. This was known as the Nesmith corner.
Okay, yeah.
Two brothers bought this land, I think it was 2,000 acres of it.
2,000 acres, wow.
For $1 an acre.
$1 an acre.
And it took them probably 15 to 20 years to pay that off.
To pay it off, I could imagine. Yeah, at that
So
time.
they finally got it paid off and that's why I got the name Nesmith Corner.
Nesmith Corner. And they were the Nesmiths.
They were Nesmith.
Okay.
So the name Nesmith Corner.
I got you.
Another name just came in after that.
After the fact.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. So these Nesmith people, they still have family members here too?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a big family name in the town still? Okay. So now how did it go from the Nesmiths to the Williams?
I guess by marriage.
Ah. Okay. Back in the 1920s?
Back in the 20s. My dad married, the second marriage in 1920, I would say 1926.
Okay. To a Nesmith?
She married a Nesmith.
She married a Nesmith. He married a Nesmith. That's what I'm saying. Your dad married a Nesmith.
Yeah.
But your dad was a Williams. Okay. And so, but he was always from this town anyway, though.
Yes, he's home was born and raised here.
Home was born and raised here as well. Okay. So did you follow in your daddy's footsteps? You got 20-something children? Or no? Oh, he got scared. He said no. How many do you have, sir?
I only have
You have how many? 7. I thought it was going to still be a pretty good number. Yes. So it's 7. So now, out of the 7, this your son right here, right?
Yes.
All right. And who else is here? And there's another son here, right?
And that's the younger sister.
And that's the sister with the back turn. And so 3 of your children standing out here, or right here, sitting and standing right now. Right?
We have another one, her twin sister.
That's inside someplace.
Yes, ma'am,
In the back. Okay. So does everybody work this land and live on this land? Out of the 7 or?
My mother farmed this land while she was living on it. She farmed this land.
Okay.
And after the children got grown and school and everything, she stayed here sharecropping.
Oh, so how many acres of land is that to be able to sharecrop out some of the land? How many acres y'all end up with?
Acres they were doing there, 50, around 100 acres.
About 100. Okay, and so when people would sharecrop, like what would they share in the land? How much?
They get half of what they grow it and everything, they half of the money.
Okay, so like where I'm from on the islands, you would say like the task system, you know a task was anywhere from a half an acre to an acre. So how much was each person, if you saying you want to sharecrop a piece, how much usually would be the average piece? Was it half an acre or an acre or how much?
Well, you didn't do too much sharecropping before.
Okay.
People
Working for you.
work for us.
Oh, nice. Okay. And so they would just come in and harvest all those crops that you talked about. But on average, how many people you had working at any given season?
when the neighborhood mostly people come and help.
Oh, will come and help out. That was good. So it fluctuates up and down. And so what's your harvest season mainly? For like when you harvest cotton up here, when is that usually? When you harvest cotton up here, when does that usually happen?
June, July.
June, July for the cotton up here. September. I thought it was later. So September, so this time of year. Starts being cotton, literal cotton picking season.
School started, we started.
And school started, you start picking cotton. And what about the tobacco?
That's summer. That's June, July.
That's the June and July. Okay, and then and now is the time for the muscadine grapes?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you started, when did it kind of wind down?
We started in
August. Okay, and so it kind of go down at what time of year?
Mid-September.
But so it's a short season.
Yeah.
Very, very short season.
Get it.
You got to get it when you're getting it's good. Yeah, until it's gone.
Yes, ma'am.
So now, how many years is it? 18 years since you started the Great Festival? Or is it 15 years? Because one thing I got looked like it was 15. It was 15 for the festival. Okay, so was that your idea to start the festival? Whose idea was that?
Older sister.
Oh, your older sister. What's her name?
Cassandra Rush.
Okay, so I saw her name on the flyer. Nice.
So
Okay.
I feel like I was able to not only learn from my grandfather, but I was blessed to also learn from my father and my uncle. Now that we all started working on the farm. And like I
Okay.
told you earlier, when it comes to the working and the manpower, my
Right.
father and my uncle does the majority of the work.
Of
the
this
labor.
work.
And when
Yeah.
I'm free, because I follow in my father and grandfather's footsteps as an educator as well.
Okay.
So when I'm free, I come and help them out as well.
Help as well.
And learn more about the operation.
Excellent.
My grandmother and their mother, his late wife who just passed, she also had a green thumb as well. And she
Okay.
also did landscaping and things of her own.
Excellent.
So, just agriculture has been a big part of our family.
Family.
And we just try to keep a legacy up.
This is a good thing.
And that's, on behalf of my grandfather, him being a big part of agriculture in this community.
Absolutely.
Everyone knows him. His nickname around the community is Daddy Ag.
Daddy Ag?
Daddy Ag.
Ag. Daddy Ag. That makes sense. That's a
It's
good
short
name.
For agriculture.
For agriculture, of course.
That everyone loves like a father figure.
Yes.
So in the area which it was, we're impoverished, a lot of single parent homes, a lot of broken homes. He was that father.
That
figure.
father for them.
And when
Yeah.
teaching ages, and then my father himself, if you go to Greeleyville, South Carolina,
Everybody knows
he's
him
prominent
too.
as well. He's a music man. He's one of the best music teachers in the world, in my opinion. But
Really?
prominently in South Carolina, his accolades speak for themselves.
Yes.
He's taking children to New Orleans, marching the Mardi Gras parade.
Beautiful.
So,
So what you play?
My major was trombone. I pretty much did everything.
Oh, okay. So what do you play?
Oh,
Since Dad is a major music teacher, which instrument did you learn?
I actually took up sports because my grandfather was sports. My father had a passion for sports, but I actually play sports. I didn't take.
You didn't do the music
so
like
I do
that.
more
Okay.
athletics and agriculture now. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm more health and world physical.
Double A. You on that double A now.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So that's beautiful. So now, in terms of starting up the festival, you said your older sister had the concept 15 years ago to start doing it. How has it done? Do you get a lot of people to come here for it? Has it always been 3 days long?
It has always been about 2 days, and folks come from practically everywhere. I was sitting here last week, and some Asians came from, they were living in Myrtle Beach for a weekend, and they were looking for a muscadine farm, and they found it on the internet, and they moved down. They were from New Jersey, and they just came down for
To pick.
buy some eggs, and they went back.
Right.
Folks all over the
All over color. Who picked these that I see over here? Variety of y'all picked? So now the prices of course differ, right? Or you picked versus these that y'all picked. Right. That the family picked. So now tell me 2 things. What's the difference in the price if I went out there and picked, was this half a bushel?
That's a half a bushel. That's
Half a bushel. So what's the price if I picked a half a bushel versus buy this half a bushel off the table?
the half a bushel will run approximately 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
Get it for $1.50 a pound.
If you pick it yourself.
If you pick it,
$1.50, and if not,
I pick it.
yeah. Because usually like this basket here, this is how they grow where we are. is where they light and dark mixed together. They look like this. So some of them might look greenish, and some of them look more reddish.
We have about 5 or 6 different varieties of
You have 5 or 6 here, growing here. Okay. And then what were you going to say, depending on what?
That one is a different variety than
that one. Okay.
and there's some
And so the sweetness and everything is different, right?
The texture of the skin, the taste, everything.
Three. And
And there are a couple more, yeah.
Okay. But they can all grow side by side?
Yes.
Okay, with no problem. Okay. So very nice. We just call them bull grapes.
But see, the bull is the one that goes wild in the woods.
Oh, the bull is the wild one.
Right.
Okay.
Like around where
We are. Right.
grows and hang from the trees.
Right.
Those are the bulls.
Right.
Just bull.
Just bull.
Bull. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just bull grape.
Okay. The big fat ones over there, they call those bulls.
Okay. All right. So the lighter ones, the greenish.
The big fat, the juicy one.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Like in these, right? That's what I thought you was gonna say. Yeah. But see now, even when we see them, even this size or this size that you just had, we would say, oh, bull grapes. Yeah. And the only time I saw the word muscadine was from reading books that other people wrote. Yeah. And Scuppernong. Yeah, and I've heard of Scuppernong wine.
Okay.
So that's the name I've heard.
Okay.
Scuppernong I've heard.
Okay.
And Muscadine I've heard.
Okay.
But not from here.
Yeah.
Like in Gullah Geechee, people say bull grape, and we know this mean these.
Right.
But it's from reading books that I've heard both of those, Scuppernong and Muscadine. Yeah. And then I said, okay, what are they? And when I looked them up, I said, oh, those are bull grapes. They're the same, they're the same thing. Okay. So now, sir, are you supposed to be my escort on this golf cart? I don't know that I want no young driver taking me around. He all right?
Yeah, we grew them young.
I've been doing this for a few years.
For a few years already? So you a veteran? You ain't gonna run me off in the vine? You like that, sister?
You spoke at the United Nations, man. You speak, you know, you went to the State House with Mr. Caesar, state representative, man.
Excellent. Oh, they've honored me in the State House too.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I'm gonna actually be doing a rally next Saturday on the State House grounds again.
So again,
Yeah. So I'm in good company with you, man. We gotta stay in touch.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what grade are you in?
6.
6th grade. All right, so you'll be around for a little while. You ain't running off yet.
No, ma'am.
you're going to go to the entrance and make the left so they can see the fields.
All right.
Because my father and my uncle, but really my father, he plants out here as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. This is beautiful. And it's nice and cool back here.
It's show. It's shade.
Yeah. Okay.
The okra's still over there.
Okay. Yeah, I know you mentioned the okra.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
see some of it. Yeah, I see the okra right there. Nice. So y'all had a good harvest this year on the okra?
The okra, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we did pretty good too.
Right
Yeah, and then that way Kwame can get a good picture. Yeah, we had a pretty good harvest this year on the okra
We
too.
had okra. My father had melons and different varieties of cucumbers, and we had beans as well, snap peas.
Okay.
We might still have some beans now. I think the beans might be out, but I know we have some okra that's still growing.
Wow.
We had different
Oh, and you
kale,
see greens
collards,
in there, yeah.
And he's clearing this out for
To
the fall
replant.
harvest. You see, you have some okra.
Yeah,
right here.
here's the okra, y'all. For y'all who don't know what the okra bush actually look like, that's it right there. And whatnot. And if you look closely, some of y'all who follow me on Facebook, y'all have seen me with the flower buds and probably wonder what is that. Well, that's what happens before it turns into an okra. Okay? It's a flower like that. And then it'll close up and it'll become these little teeny weeny baby okras. And then as time goes on, it becomes more like that one. And then the ones that is table type, and they are no more, because they are namp on them. See the Williams and thing on namp on. Oh, I see one. I see one way over there.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, here's one that's a little bigger. That's the next stage right there. And then y'all can see this one, which is what most of y'all who buy okra in the store or anything would see, is like this. Okay? What we call market size. So I'm touching him because I want to see if he's still good. He's still good, because leave him on there 2 months longer, he'll be hard.
You had to get that one.
You gotta get that one, yeah, because he'll be hard if you leave him 2 months longer. Yeah, and there's another couple, yeah, they can get cut. So yeah, Nice.
When they do get hard, we just cut them and feed them to the chicken.
Okay, I was gonna say you got chicken, so you ain't got no problem. You don't waste nothing. That's all right.
And
Nothing.
we still, my father and my uncle still have groundwater operated as well here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't let municipal tap in our water source.
Excellent.
So we still, unlike
Excellent. So you got a hand pump too?
Yeah, they don't got a hand pump.
But you got the electric pump.
Yeah, we got the electric pump now.
Got you.
You gotta
Okay.
understand, my father and uncle still a little bit older. They ain't gonna do no.
They ain't gonna do all that. That's a lot of work, especially for out here. Right. So now tell me, what's that up there?
Well,
that
that's
we're
our
looking at?
dish stand right there.
That is the deer stand,
Well,
right?
that's actually
That
a
you
pear
was talking
tree.
about.
Yeah, that's a dish stand. We have a pear tree right there.
Okay.
Pear tree right there. If you
Right
look to the
there,
right,
too.
look at the-
I see.
right. So right
Yeah.
now we have, my grandfather actually planted these pear trees a while back as well.
Oh yeah.
The dish
Be that
stand
size.
is
Yeah.
like we said to wash the dish, and like now if you didn't know, September 1st is the dish season, so we
Yeah.
have family members that we can come out here
And they hunt.
and they hunt. You can rent out. You can rent out. Let them rent out times they come hunt.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, because we got the Gullah Geechee hunting clubs and all of that
Yeah,
stuff
we
too.
believe
These
in-
guys
we
do
believe in
keep
our
that
right to hunt
tradition.
and things of
That's
that
right.
nature.
Keep the
The
tradition going.
watermelons right here. We got watermelon patch over here.
Oh, right here. Oh yeah, there go one. Oh, two.
4 of them.
Oh, there the reservoir. Oh, some more over that side. That one done
So
rot.
we
That
gotta
one.
get out to the chicken.
Yeah.
But yeah, he
Yeah.
got, my father he plant a lot.
This is good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, my wife and I, when we started our community garden. We do the
Oh, so
we're the
where?
community saviors. We started the community garden.
So I noticed something on the flyer that said that the Muscadine Great Festival is done in conjunction with the Community Saviors. Who is that?
Community Saviors is a non-profit organization that my wife and I started to teach agriculture to low-income areas in the PD, South Carolina. So what we do is go around create community gardens.
Really?
So, we have a community garden that I created in honor of my grandmother that just passed, my grandfather's wife. We called it the Garden of Edith because her name was Edith Williams.
Oh, beautiful.
So we named it the Garden of Edith, and I have peppers and had cucumbers and different variety of vegetables. Just started this year. But I was given a plot of land in the community of Kane Street, so I was able to start it there.
Beautiful.
And then we was able to expand to Florence, South Carolina.
Oh,
in the,
really?
housing projects.
Nice.
We have garden beds that no one was using.
Right.
And the apartment complex in the city allowed us
To use that.
utilize it, and we started our garden, which is called Fruitation.
Fruitation, I like
I
that.
have some brother and sister, Infinite or Wilbur Rice and Harmony Hickman.
Okay.
And
They working there.
Area supervisors there.
Beautiful.
I go in at times. I try to go once or twice a week if I can and help them recondition the soil, bring in different compost or pesticides. As well as assisting them with things of that nature, because as they came along, they weren't familiar with agriculture.
With this, yeah.
So I assisted them as well.
Right. And when you use pesticides, you use organic?
I use only diatomaceous earth.
Okay,
Everything in Community Savers is organically grown.
Excellent.
So we just try to keep the same concept of agriculture, and myself being honorably named after my grandfather.
Right.
I do my best to keep the legacy going.
And keep his name going.
Keep the name going.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That's the reason why I started Community Savers, just to do my aspect and my love for agriculture to spread it to the community.
Love it. We appreciate that.
Now, I appreciate
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Keep it going.
We just have the right to defend our land at all costs.
At all costs and at all times.
And at all times.
Yeah. Now let's see. So some over this side.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good. Like one of them take my shades off while I do that real quick. So hit me something like that in the glass. There we go. Yeah. Whole gang right here.
You gotta get low.
I hear that.
Get low.
Oh yeah, they down there. Got a lot of people involved with this.
We got a lot of older pickers, so
Okay, yeah.
understand they not gonna bend down like that. The darker ones, the ones they use better for wormwood, I know.
That's what I,
Yep.
That's right. You know the last name like good wine, you know. I've heard it
I
all.
didn't know that was your honorable last name.
That,
so y'all-
yeah.
all right.
It is.
Here's some right here.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I see some, but those on
Oh, okay.
past time. When they go down this right behind them.
see some on the other side still turning green. Right here, light.
Oh, there's some right under your arm. They right next to your arm. See them?
Yep, right here.
And they smart though. That's the God made it where it's smart.
Oh, yeah, they got- they
covering
hide
us
from the
there, they
predators.
hide. That's right.
They hide from the
They like,
predators.
ain't nothing here to see.
Cause they know
Yeah, you
the
will
seeds
be.
ain't making them grow.
So the birds don't mess y'all up?
Nah, not too much. That's why my uncle let them vine out to protect. Cause like you say, they smart.
Yeah.
So when they vine back, they vine protect the grapes.
Protective,
So
yeah.
the birds don't really come in
They
like
don't fool with it like
Yep.
that.
And then you got cats roaming around too. And
Yeah, I
since
see the cat. The
Since
cat
they
is
hang,
like
since the
chilling.
vines hang low,
Yeah.
they give the cats the opportunity to scare the birds away.
Mm.
Yeah, because the cat is laying there like
Yeah, the
what
cats,
y'all
the
doing.
cats is our like our little pest protector.
Yeah.
Any snakes, that's why we don't really have a problem with snakes on the field like that.
Because they do their job. They ain't like my lazy cats.
That's when I got off of vine just now.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
Oh, beautiful, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All
My
right.
cats are spoiled now. My cats look like all they want is store-bought stuff.
Huh.
They don't want to hunt.
Now when we stop, we don't feed our cats though,
don't
but
feed
the children come throw out, but we
Stop.
make them do survival of the fittest out here.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here you go.
Here, right here, Mr. Kwame.
Mm-hmm.
Got a whole gang of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's the one you done uncovered now.
Right, it's gonna be under here too now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, going over
Yeah,
to the other
like-
side almost.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, this is nice. But yeah, next year y'all gotta let me know earlier on once y'all set everything up so we can help y'all put some more stuff out on social media and everything.
Yes, ma'am, I will do.
Yeah, because I know this year when I went to look up something else and I typed it in on the internet, I saw that the state of South Carolina was promoting it one time.
Yes, ma'am.
But they didn't have the dates for this year. They had TBA. Yeah,
Cause
Nice.
we listed as one of the South Carolina official farms.
yeah. Oh, hold on. You know what? Let me hold it back. So now tell me something. What? So what did you have to do with this festival getting started? Since you all up in the business, finding all the schools and all the
Yeah,
stuff.
well,
What did you do?
about 15 years ago, because my dad, would think at the time was about 76, 78 years old, and he was trying to figure out a way to get the muscadines out the field to the roadside stand.
Oh,
and I think he was getting kind of older. It was a lot of work to try to do that.
Right.
But I'll go back to then to how he started all of this.
Okay.
So we talked, and I said, well, Daddy, well, why don't we just let's do a festival? I said, we do a muscadine festival, we can have people come in and pick, and then we can still sell. So that's what we started doing. So it was a lot of work, a lot of publicity. I go to all these meetings. Every time I hear there's a farm meeting, I'm there, and I'm promoting.
Yeah.
So I have promoted us so until we have more people coming, and we have product
to sell. Okay, well that's a great thing.
Yeah, it is.
That's a great thing.
So it's been fun. But my dad started the Vineyard when he retired from teaching in 1987.
Okay.
He started in 1987. He started over on the far right. So if you come in there
As
on
you're
the
coming
right,
down the road
those
there.
are the oldest vines.
Okay, that's the
Yeah.
ones that we started off.
Right. Yeah. So those are,
Okay.
So he started those. So every year he would plant a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And he got really excited in 15 years ago when we started doing the festival. So he just started planting really aggressively then.
Yeah.
And all of these vines supposedly he put in the ground
Himself.
He may have had somebody help dig the holes or string them and stuff.
But
He
put them
planted
down in
yeah,
himself.
every.
Beautiful. Excellent.
Yeah, but
So this is a blessing.
Yeah.
So now you not only helped found this, but then you have a museum in King Street. What is the official name of your museum?
the C. Williams Rush, I suppose, in Gallery/Museum of African American Arts and Culture. You see, I'm a collector of anything of and by Black people.
Beautiful. So now when this festival is going on, do you also do tours at your museum?
I
or they
didn't
too
get
far
to do,
apart?
no, I didn't get to do it this time. Did not get to. But what I have done numerous times is I brought in tour groups.
Yeah.
So we would do the morning at the gallery.
Right.
We'd come in there, we'd do a tour of the gallery. I do a presentation, and sometimes we'd either have the meal there,
Okay.
lunch, and then we'd come down here and do a
And
tour.
then do a tour.
I know.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is a
yes,
blessing
yes.
though. And we got plenty to nam pun now.
Oh,
so
good.
I'm about to hurt
Yeah.
myself.
And you know how nutritious, you've heard about how
So
how
tell us
healthy and
about
nutritious.
this. Tell us
I've
about
got
the
to read-
nutritious
I
element
gotta
of
reread.
the grapes.
Okay. In fact, they are really one of the number one most healthy fruit that you can eat. They're high in antioxidants. They're high in anti-inflammatory ingredients. They have over, I think, right about 100 natural chemicals, you know, that your body needs.
Yeah.
But the bulk of the nutrients is in the skin, the seed, and the pulp. So that's why, that's why I tell people, I suggest that people to go ahead and eat. Chew it.
Right. So, honey, children, don't just do what we've been to do this now. Suck out the juiciness, the sweetness, chew the whole thing up and swallow.
Exactly. Yeah. And then even what they're doing now too is companies, and we have a company that does it for us, can take the dried, once the juice is extracted, they can dry the
remainder.
Yeah, and then put them in capsules, because my dad and I were taking that every day, and really that helps with, you know, your joints and everything.
And you have somewhere in South Carolina that does it?
No, it's North Carolina. South Carolina just doesn't have a whole lot of that's kind of plants. Yes.
So now, as this festival gets bigger, are you going to offer things like that?
Oh yeah, we have in the past. Yeah, we have in the past. Yeah, we have juices, muscadine juices, syrup, preserves, all of that.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we have all of that.
Wonderful.
We do offer.
Great. So we got to get here on Friday night next time, y'all.
For the
So
wine
that
tasting.
way we can get the wine tasting, we can get some juice, we can get the pills for the cat, everything. And I now putting everything, just leave us divine, okay?
Yeah.
But this has been a blessing to be here with the entire Williams family, multiple generations.
Right.
I know a lot of y'all where you live, you say, wow, how you get that many people in the family in one place, right? But this is small compared to a lot of Gullah Geechee families, like they told you. And even though you heard they got 21 head of churn, you know, to us that's average around here. But definitely the love is above average. The benefit to having this family land, having this festival is awesome. So if y'all are here, coming through South Kakalaki, you got a place to stop. But remember, you got to come during the time for the muscadine.
Exactly.
All right? So definitely, this is Queen Quet, head from the body of the Gullah Geechee Nation, and Hulun Chilla know if you did with me, Hunter Guay know this year the what going on. Peace and blessings.